Hey guys, it's M4J here, and welcome back to the real Hatfield Town here on Football Manager 2021. We did it! We are league champions. If I show you on this screen here, we are the Championes. We are currently 27 points ahead of Chipperfield Corinthians, and there are only 8 matches left, so there's only 24 points left to play for. So we do win the league outright. None of this default nonsense. We've got goal difference of plus 85. We've won all 22 matches, 66 points. Not bad going. However, I'm going to give myself a bit of a challenge over the next episode or so, and even in the next week's stream. Actually, next week's stream is going to be different because it is a cup match. Or this week's stream is different because it's going to be a cup match. But right now, I'm going to rotate the squad again. Now, the last time I did this was in the cup and it nearly came back to bite me. But this time, I'm feeling a bit more confident. So I'm going to switch to very attacking. Sure. Opposition instructions. Yep. Please and thank you. I'll sort this out as well. I'm assuming this is taking us... Alright, I'm going to change the team now, just to make sure that I don't accidentally start the match. So first things first, Murray in goal. That's always the first thing I do whenever I'm rotating the team. Now the big changes I want to make, we've got some players here with injuries, so they might not be coming in exactly, but I would like to bring in definitely the reserve players. So like Moriarty, for example, instead of Harding, and Christie instead of Hammond, Newman instead of a 2. And then, who else? I'm actually going to bring Darcy Hollis in there. Now, I don't know what his best position is as a cam. But he is retraining. Advanced playmaker, by the looks of things. Set to support. So we'll go with that. Left-hand side, then, I'm going to start Reed. Right-hand side, I'm going to start Rahman Lewis. Up front, I'm going to have one of the twins. I think I'm going to have Afsar. Anyone else rotating in? Yeah, Nash at left back instead of Argent. And then I want Ruiz, left-sided centre-back. And Tuttle, right-sided centre-back. And I think that is a full rotation, is it not? It looks like it is. And then we've got a bench of Argent, Evans, Gajar, Newman, Akram, Studholme, Thompson. Pretty happy with that. I can't see that being an issue. I think I'm happy with that. And in terms of overall positions and stuff, Rahman Lewis for a start is probably not going to finish the match. So Afsar will probably drop back into right midfield. And then Akram will come on, or Thompson will come on up front. But yeah, let's go. We're risking our unbeaten record for this. Excuse me. We are risking the unbeaten record for this. So there's a chance that we might lose our first match, competitive match today. But I'm looking forward to this still. I think it's going to be awesome to have some rotation going on. I want to go out and test these players as well, the fringe players, and see who's prepped for next season. I think that would be a good idea as well. And here we go then, kickoff. So I've got it set to key right now because I want to try and get 2 matches in today. I'm going to do 2 matches in a row. We're playing Hoddesdon reserves, by the way. I completely forgot to mention that. And yeah, it's all about just getting some minutes under the belts for these players and hopefully not losing. That would be nice. We're flying through this first half. We are flying through this first half. 20 minutes gone. What's the stats? 2 and 1. They've had 2 and 0. So yeah, stuff's happening. Free kick to them then. Bray taking over the wall, straight down Murray's throat. Never going to drop that. Easy peasy. We have also got the youth intake coming up soon as well. I do remember saying in the stream at the weekend that the youth intake, I think, is coming after next week's stream or this week's stream. Penalty. I don't think that was a foul. That didn't look like a foul to me. But penalty given. But yeah, the youth intake, I think I will show in an episode. Purely because it's the first youth intake of the series. And I'm looking forward to seeing who comes through. Moriarty's penalty, bottom corner. Third goal of the season. Nice. Very nice. That was a well-taken penalty, actually. That was a very well-taken penalty. Yeah, look at that. Right in the corner. Nothing but net. And now Tuttle on the free kick here. Is this the moment where we just have the breakthrough and we start scoring an absolute ton of goals? Quite possibly. Moriarty, that is a delicious ball. Afsar running onto it. Goes for goal, miles wide. Really nice ball that was, though, from Moriarty. This is what I've been looking forward to, is seeing what these players can do. So, you know, simple layoff here from Rahman Lewis. First time ball. Look at that. Breaks the offside trap. I think the angle was too against him there for a decent shot. He's kind of hitting it. He's trying to hit it with the toe of his boot, and he hits it with the laces instead. That's why it goes miles left. But yeah, unbeaten record seems to be intact still right now. 4 shots, 2 on target. They've had 3 and 1. The stats themselves are saying that, you know, we're not having as much of the ball as we might normally do. Still 61% possession. Well, it's dropped to 60 now as I say that, but that's still pretty good actually. It's still not bad. We're coming into half time. 3 minutes added. Anyone needing to be subbed? I think we're okay. So we'll have a quick look at the stats. Player stats. We've got... that's their stats. Oh, they've already had 2 subs and an injury. I missed that. So our stats pretty good. The lowest in terms of passing is 54, and that's Nash. Lowest in terms of crossing is 20, which is Rahman Lewis. 10 crosses and only 2 of them have connected. That's not good. Tackling 33% again for Nash, and then aerial's pretty good actually, 50% being the lowest. So 1 out of 2 lost for Hollis and Nash. Yeah, I can't complain about that. And then shooting 100%, and then 50%. So 2 out of Chowdhury's 4 efforts have been on target, which again is not too bad. Analytical data then. We're not keeping them that pinned back, and they're not really letting us go that far forward. Both of our midfielders are in our half on average, so that's a lot closer to the average that I'm looking for. So I'm quite happy with that as well. Seems strange saying that, but I'm quite happy with that. Alright then, second half. That first half went by so fast, I'm actually going to switch this from key to extended, just so we don't miss the whole game. So I would like to make some changes at some point as well. We have got the ball here now with Nash taking a free kick. Plays it over the top to Chowdhury. Went for the cross but was blocked. He's going to pick it up again though. Back to Nash. He whips it in. Rahman Lewis went for the volley. That was good defending. And it was a free kick for offside anyway. Yeah, that cross from Chowdhury, not great. And a bit disappointing in that Chowdhury is the striker here, and yet he's running the channels, which I suppose isn't the worst thing in the world, but also not ideal. I'm going to give the players some praise, just to cheer them all up a little bit, because they're all looking a little bit, or some of them at least, are looking a little bit miserable out there. It's not very nice weather. I think it was sunny in the first half, so it's actually changed weather during the match. I don't know if that's a thing before now. I don't remember seeing weather conditions changing. Normally it rains for the full match, or it doesn't rain for the full match. So that's a new one. No snow yet though. Not seen snow yet. Moriarty with the long ball forward. That wasn't a very good pass. That was a bit of a lazy one there actually. Not entirely happy with that one. Tuttle versus Murray in the race here. Murray wins. Plays a beautiful pass out that wide there to Reed. He's got Nash on the overlap. Now this is what's new with the tactics. Got the overlapping fullbacks now, and that was a great ball. Oh, Chowdhury hitting the crossbar. He went for the spectacular there. Not entirely happy that he did that. Look at the run here from Nash. Didn't use him this time, but probably will in the future. And yeah, he went for the dink. Didn't work out. Still though, 9 shots, 5 on target. Not doing too bad. 55 minutes gone. Header there from Ruiz to Reed. Skips past that challenge nicely. He's got the afterburners on now. Look at the speed in that. What a run that is. Pulls it back to Chowdhury. Takes a touch, basically to go around the goalkeeper there, and then just passes it into the empty net. What a goal that was. Reed again proving that he perhaps deserves a place in the starting 11 some weeks. Look at this. A little bit of a trip there, but he gets past Gregory, and then he just switches on the afterburners, speeds past Rush, and the composure here to pull it back. Chowdhury perhaps could have gone first time, but maybe his confidence is knocked from his miss. But he scores with the second touch, and that's what matters. So I'm going to make a change in a second. I was going to bring Chowdhury off, actually, but I think I might leave him on now. In which case, who do I bring off? Well, Rahman Lewis is still carrying an injury. So I think I am going to do the change that I said I was going to do, which is bring Akram on for Rahman Lewis and then swap the twins around and put Akram up front. There you go. He seemed motivated by that. I have faith in you. Nash here on the ball, running down the flank, passes it to Reed. Inside to Hollis. Back to Christie. Nice ball there to Nash. He's whipped it in. Chowdhury again. 3-0. That was a much better goal. What a cross that was as well. Excellent play. Excellent, excellent play. This is a rotated team. This is a rotated team. This is a heavily rotated team. Look at that run from Nash. First touch, second touch to whip it in. Chowdhury had nothing but goal to aim for. And he finds the bottom corner there. Great finish. Yes, I would like to continue with the tactical change. Thank you very much. I'm going to give him another praise because that was an awesome looking goal. Look at the big smiley faces as well. Ah, they're so happy. Alright then, so we've got another sub coming up. I think Christie and Reed are going to be the two coming off. I'm going to bring Reed off now because I don't want him to get injured. He's had a really good game. So I'm going to bring Studholm on. Might as well. And then in a minute I'll bring... Oh, Hollis is carrying not an injury, but he's carrying a tiredness. Fatigue. Carrying a tiredness. Wow, that's a new one. Looking fatigued. Hollis there with a great cross in that Chowdhury header was just tipped over. Moriarty with the corner. Goes towards the penalty spot, headed away. In fact, that was the 6-yard line, actually, not the penalty spot. Going to get a replay here of this chance. So Newman threw it to Hollis. Crossed it in. The back pedal header. Doesn't always work out, but that one did. And a good save from the goalkeeper. So Hollis, Chowdhury or Christie. One of those three is going to be the next sub. How long we got left? Okay, I'm going to do it now. I'm going to bring Christie off. And I'm going to bring on Gadger. That's our 3 subs for the match. Good performance. Really good performance. 12 shots, 8 on target. So the shots on target ratio is a lot higher as well. Expected goals of 2.93 and we scored 3. So I think, yeah, overall, a good performance from a squad rotation. Newman with the throw then to Afsar, I think that is. It's actually hard to tell. Because it's A. Chowdhury on both of them. I'm amazed the game does that, actually. Could it not just do AK or AS? Or AF? AF. Afsar. Yeah, AF. And AK. That would be a lot easier. There we go. Ball goes over the top. Full-time whistle blows. Great performance from the lads. 3-0 win. In terms of man of the match then, it looks like it is... Afsar, 7.9. 2 goals does do that to a player. So the player statistics then. Not too much to read in here as well. Like, really not too much to read in here as well. There's no point looking over most of these. The ones that annoy me still are the crossing and perhaps the aerial in some cases. But then again, the lowest is 50. So that's not... Or 25 here. But, I mean, Afsar is not the tallest player. So I'm not expecting him to win every header. But yeah, the 50 here, that's not too bad. Especially when you see it's only 1 of 2 that was lost. That's not bad at all. But the crossing needs to be better. We need to connect with more crosses. So whether that's putting the ball in lower or whether that's just not crossing and like playing it short instead, who knows. We got a lovely smiling face here then on the halfway line. Good play there. We allowed some of their players to cross the halfway line. Again, not too upset by that. I think that was pretty even. Well, obviously we dominated, but it's more... Where am I going with this? It's more even than what it used to be. That's where I'm going with this. A lot more even than it used to be. Hollis with only a 6.6. I think that's harsh. I think that's harsh. Can I click on him and find out where that came from? Oh, no. It just takes me to that. All right, then. So, yeah, dressing room. Good win for us. Really happy with that. And I'm going to put a cut in here then, and we're going to come back for the second half of the episode, which is going to be... Oh, I got a achievement. Park the bus. I guess that's for keeping a clean sheet for however many games. But yeah, we're going to put cut in here. The next match is going to be another league match. I think it's another away league match. I'm just waiting for the game to load up so I can actually tell you. Royston. I can see it there, actually. Royston. So Royston Town Reserves we're going to be playing against away. And then there'll be one more match, which I'll play off camera. And I'll be setting up some things ready for the cup game, which is the big one. Because I believe it's the Aubrey Cup semi-final. And right now we're on for a league and cup double. So I really want to do well there. But yeah, I'm going to put a cut here, guys. We'll be back in just a second for the second match of the episode. Alrighty, folks, we're back. We're here for the second game. We're playing Royston Town Reserves away in the league once again, of course. I am not changing the vice captain. That's not happening. I'm going to switch back to attacking defense. I've never seen anything about having to reduce that before, so I'm not going to do that. Lower line of engagement, focus play down the right. Sure. Alrighty then. So we're going to make some changes to the lineup. First of all, we're going to bring Newman in as the cam because I think he deserves a chance. I'm going to bring Harding back onto the bench instead of Hollis. We're going to start Thompson up front. We're going to put Afsar on the right-hand side. And rest Rahman Lewis from the start. We'll put Akram as the sub-striker for now, at least. I want to put Koic in at right back. I want to bring... Who else? Hudson Doncaster I want to bring back into the team, actually, instead of Studholme. Gonzalez Velasco's almost back from injury, but I want to give him just a little bit longer to recover. I'm actually going to play Freddie Newman at centre-back, which I don't do very often. I'm going to keep Ruiz, and then I'm going to move Reed. Actually, am I? No. I was going to move Reed to left-back and have Thompson play left midfield, but I'm going to keep Reed where he is, because he played so well there last game. I think he deserves it. Gadger's going to come in for Moriarty. And I think everything else is going to remain as is. So Murray in goal. Back four of Nash, Ruiz, Newman and Koic. Midfield two of Christie and Gadger. And then advanced midfield of Reed, Newman, Chowdhury. Afsar Chowdhury. And then Darren Thompson up front. What does this symbol mean? Oh, personalised. Gotcha. And then, bench is going to be Argent, Evans, Moriarty, Harding, Rahman Lewis, Hudson Doncaster and Akram Chowdhury. I'm pretty happy with that. Let's play some football. 19 players lack tactical familiarity. That's where coaching becomes a thing. Got to coach them a little bit better. Oh, we're also playing in the third kit. Nice, which looks awful because I need to go in and redesign it. I think I might use Illustrator from now on to make some of my kits to get some of the patterns that I'm looking for. I think that would be pretty cool, but we'll see. I'll switch this back to key for the first half. If it's a really quick first half, then I'll switch it back to extended for the second half, but we'll see how we go. Right now, though, they're passing the ball around us a little bit. Christie's gone straight through Waldron there. Did he get booked for that? I don't think he did. I think he got away with one there. Reed with the throw. Throws it to Lee Newman, who holds off his man. Back to Reed. Crossing opportunity here. Whips it across the box. Gadger with the shot. Oh, that was close. That was close. He's got really good vision, Reed. I was not expecting to see that. Really good vision. Here's hoping that continues. So once again, our unbeaten record is on the line. If we could win every match this season, that would be an impressive start for sure. Maybe a little too impressive, but again, next season it's going to be harder, and the season after that especially is going to be a lot more challenging. Here is Reed then on the ball. That's a lovely pass as well to Newman, who's pulled it back to Thompson, and there's the goal, his third goal of the season. What a move that is again from the team. Reed is outstanding on this left-hand side. I think I've just found Studholme's successor when he eventually starts to wind things down a bit. Look at the run here, and look at that pass to Newman. First touch, control, second touch, cross. Thompson, first time finish into the bottom right corner. What a goal. What a goal. Absolutely sensational play. And Koic here with the corner. Whips it into the centre, cleared. I am going to look at the set pieces again. I'm going to change some of the routines because I think we've got too many players not taking up those key positions. So we'll have a look at that. We'll see what we can do. But yeah, that was a poor effort from Whitbread. Easy for Murray. He just trots behind the goal and picks the ball up. Newman then, Freddie Newman on the free kick, up and under. Thompson running onto it. Thompson finishes, but he was offside. Yeah, I saw he was offside when he played it. Good finish, though. Good run. Just couldn't quite get back on site. Okay, maybe not the best run. That might be why he got to the ball so fast, because he was miles offside. I'm going to give the players a little bit of praise here, just to get them all smiling and happy again. Lee Newman then picking up the ball, running forward with it. Nice little pass inside to Afsar, just wide of the goal there. Another good effort, though. Another good effort. 3 shots, 1 on target. Expected goals of 0.6. Considering we've got a goal, that's not bad. Christie now picking up a booking. That might play into who gets subbed in the second half. Christie also standing over this free kick now. They're all happy except for Thompson. What's wrong with Thompson? See what happens with this first. Oh, he's got to be happy now. He's just scored an absolutely sensational goal. Oh, he's confident. He was confident, but he's not composed. What a finish that was, though. Great free kick from Christie. These are the ones where you expect it to like hammer blast out for a goal kick, but he's actually made that back post run and finished it beautifully under the goalkeeper there. What a goal that is. Some of the goals we're scoring as well are absolutely sensational to watch. As a football fan, I'm really enjoying watching these matches. Nash with a nice pass there to Reed. Now Reed driving forward. I'm really looking forward to getting Reed to learn my my traits that I want him to learn as well. I think he's going to be a sensational player. Not just on that left-hand side, but I might even retrain him to play more on the right-hand side as well and have him cut inside onto that left foot. I can see him being like an Iron Robin of non-league, cutting inside and wrapping his left foot round it. See what we can do with that. Oh, they've got one back. Dale Waldron with the goal. That is the first goal we've conceded in what feels like weeks. I think it's like 3 weeks. 3 real-life weeks since we last conceded a goal. So what happened here? Genovese with the pullback. Andrew with the cross. Waldron with the volley. Good volley. Good volley. Not much Murray could have done about that, to be fair. And now Whitbread with a free kick. Puts it towards the back post. Coic with a good header away. Freddie Newman chasing this down with Genovese. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Crosses it in. Ruiz with the header away. That's a good header. And now the counter-attack is on. Thompson on the ball. Afsar in Akers on the right-hand side. Plays it instead to Newman. Still got Afsar running. Newman goes for goal and he scores. 13th of the season for Lee Newman. What a counter-attack that was. We're not even set up, really, for a counter-attack. That just happened. Great header from Ruiz. Thompson here waited until the perfect moment to play through Newman. Up against, is that Armin? Armin? I think Armin. And Overland? The goalkeeper? Yeah. Couldn't do much about that. Placed his shot perfectly. Miles onside. Don't even need to look at that graphic. Good first touch there, and then just dinks it over the keeper's shoulder. What a goal. 3-1 to the Stags as we approach half-time here. Good stuff. Squad rotation, eh? Who said it's a bad thing? I know I didn't. Never. He says, looking shiftily. I do, to be fair, when I win the league, or when I've like sorted out my league position, whether it's promotion, staying clear of relegation, I do tend to play around with the squad a lot more. Only if I'm still playing for something on the final day do I take it seriously. But I like looking ahead to next season. And there's some players here who deserved their chance, have been given their chance, and are now proving that they should have had their chance a lot earlier in the season. I was looking at the wrong player stats there. That's why it looked a bit disappointing. Hatfield stats. So I think Freddie Newman might come off soon because he's played 2 matches in a row now. So he might need a rest. But yeah, the overall stats pretty good, actually. Afsar not the best with the passing. Only 1 of his 3 passes, and the crossing is still woeful. But the rest of it, even the aerial, all 100s except for Thompson, who's on 33. That's pretty good. Can't complain at that. Analytical data then. Again, we're sort of pegged back, but not too bad. They're getting forward a lot more. I'm kind of glad that we finally conceded a goal, because it means we are human. We can, in fact, concede goals. Things are going well, but I know we're capable of even better. Let's get out there then. So I'm going to make the sub now. I'm going to bring Freddie Newman off, and I'm going to bring on Evans to play in the right centre-back role. Corner here from Koic. That was a good header. And there's Thompson to complete his hat-trick. Who got the first header there? Was it Gadger? I didn't actually see. I was watching Thompson because I saw him coming around the back there. It was Chowdhury with the initial header and then Thompson with the follow-up. Not bad. Yes, I would like to continue with the change, please. Not bad at all. Really good performances from these fringe players. Really, really good performances. Thompson now on a 9.2. We were struggling not long ago to find how to get the ball to him when he was up front on his own. I think we've cracked it. I think we've actually cracked it. I'm going to bring Reed off now as well. I'm going to bring Akram on. So we've got the twins on either side. I'm definitely going to praise the team. Some sensational performances in this game so far. Gadger with the low cross. There's Chowdhury, Afsar Chowdhury, scoring his 7th goal of the season. Considering him and his brother only came into the team, was it 3 weeks in? So we'd already played like 7 or 8 games at the point where those two came in. And yet they're both banging the goals in for fun right now. We got so many goals all over the pitch right now. It's incredible. Look at this cross as well. The power in this cross. All he has to do is get a touch on it. As it happens, he does still leather it. But all he had to do was get a touch on it and he'd have scored there. Really, really good play. Really, I'm so impressed with this team right now. I am so impressed. So happy as well. It's great to see. Right then, the last sub. Who's it going to be? I think it's going to be Christie off and Harding on. Get Harding some minutes as well. We have got a big match coming up very, very soon. Like I said, the Cup semi-final. So I want to make sure that we've got some of the first team players still just picking up a little bit of match time, making sure they don't get rusty. But yeah, really good performances. Both of these games. High scorers, but it still feels like we're in a game. Like Royston here, 6 shots, 2 on target. They're actually getting more shots. Possession 50-50 as well. 51-49 to us now. What a game that was, though. 5-1. Not only are we making chances now and getting more shots on target, but we're actually scoring them too. 12 shots, 9 on target, and we scored 5 of them. We had an expected goals of 3.05. That is a huge, huge improvement from previous matches. And it's little tinkering in the tactics. Little tinkering in the tactics. Sometimes you don't have to tell them to pass it short. You just let them do their natural passing game and they'll find the way through. Especially when you tell them to be more expressive as well. It is as simple as that a lot of the time. It really, really is. But yeah, that does it for this game. I was just looking quickly at the analytics there. One of the more helpful analytics, I'll show you that very quickly because it tells me more about the passing, which is what made me realise that some of the passing that I was telling the players to do wasn't actually helping. So first of all, I'm going to give a huge thumbs up here to Thompson because he's an absolute beast. Handshake, superb. Take that match ball home, son. Put it on your mantelpiece. You deserve it. But yeah, the one that I look at more now is... Any second now. Come on, game. I think it's the day after the match you get it. The actual analytics report about the game. Also, you see there Hudson Doncaster. Once again, the best trainer at the club. Always... Oops. Smack my microphone there. Always good to see. Yeah, everything goes to plan for Stags. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. The plan is being executed perfectly right now. I'm very, very happy. Very, very happy. Enjoying the series as well. A blast. In some ways, I thought the playing with real players might stifle me a little bit, but the fact that I now feel more obligated to rotate the squad, whereas in the past I'd be like, what difference does it make? Whereas now, these are real people. It's only fair that I give them all a fair chance, and it makes it more interesting. Makes it a lot more interesting. Unbeatable Hatfield set new record, 24 games unbeaten. Now this is what I wanted to look at. So I think you do actually get this at the end of the match. But the bit I'm most interested in, average positions, obviously you get to see a little bit here. So somehow we've got 2 number 10s. Oh no, it's a 16, that's fine. This, the passing. So short, medium, long, only 24 long passes. Now that is a lot better. That means we're controlling the game without having to just hoof the ball long at every opportunity. And the counter-attack that we scored from, there wasn't really a long pass. It was all, slide rule passes and occasionally, 20 yards, something like that, give or take. Short passing, 134. Very, very good. I wish it would show percentages as well, rather than just this. So I could probably work it out. 237 pass combinations. 134 of them were short. So it's over 50%, obviously, because of the pie chart. But yeah, I wish it would tell me. Maybe it does tell me if I don't have this skin on. But yeah, medium passes, 79. Also pretty good. 15 to 30 meters. And then long passes, only 24. Direction of passes. This is also encouraging. So only 35 of our passes were backwards. 110 were sideways, 92 forwards. That's very, very good. The sideways, you're always going to have sideways passes. But the 92 forward, that just means we're more dynamic. We're getting the ball forward a lot more. We're trying to score goals. And the fact that, even if they are short passes and most of them are forward, it's good. It's really, really good. And to get Thompson his first hat-trick of the series as well, just that alone was worth it. When you've got a striker who's that experienced and that good, you want them to get the goals. And he's really struggled for goals so far this series, this season. I think that was it his 4th, 5th and 6th, something like that? No, 3rd, 4th, 5th. 9 appearances, 5 goals now, which is really good. 4 assists, 1 player of the match, which he's just nailed there. That is 100% his player of the match there. But yeah, happy with the team. Got a couple of injuries here, actually. What have we got? Oh, nothing too bad. 3 to 4 days with a tight calf. Protective equipment. Again, I don't really know what protective equipment you can get for a tight calf, and especially for a tight groin. It must just be tape. Something like that. In which case, why are they charging me 500 quid for tape? It's a bit of a rip-off. But yeah, I'm going to wrap up the video here, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, and of course if you're enjoying the series so far. Got plenty more interesting things coming up. Next season as well, we're going to start looking a lot more at retraining players for different positions, as well as developing them. Lots and lots of new traits being added. We're really moulding this team now into the ideal Hatfield Town. That might be the name of next year's series. We'll see. The ideal Hatfield Town. It's got a kind of nice ring to it, I suppose. But yeah, feel free to drop some comments down below with ideas for tactics and any staff additions as well. I have an idea, actually. I might as well announce this now. I've already talked to John about this. To actually get the real-life under-23s and youth squads into the game. Right now, the plan is just to keep it simple. So right now, I keep saying right now. You'll see our squad. Take out the first team players from this. So pretty much all of these guys here. The ones in grey are the ones I want to focus on. The plan is to take these players and just rename them to the real-life under-23 squad. So, Nelson McJanet, first of all, awesome name. Second of all, their position will change, their name will change, their date of birth will change. And those are the 3 things that I'm going to focus on, is just name, first name, surname, date of birth, and then position, or all positions that they play. So right now it's representative, but as they start to break through in real life, or as they start to break through in the game, then we'll start to look a lot more at their stats and where they're from and things like that. And actually have them be a proper member of the squad. But it's just a nice little shout out, really, to the youth players at Hatfield Town. There are a lot of youth teams. I think, I want to say 18, but I might be wrong. John did tell me how many youth teams Hatfield had. It's a lot. And there's plenty of young potential coming through, which is really, really exciting to see. Hatfield do a lot for youth football. I'm always seeing, is it little kickers? I think is their 1 to 6. I really should stop guessing. I made the program as well. I work with the adverts. But they've got a really good youth football scheme. That's the point I'm trying to make. And it's really awesome to see when teams like that actually give back to the local area as well. So, yeah, stay tuned for that. If you are a youth player at Hatfield Town and you'd like to see yourself in the game, feel free to get in touch with the chairman. He'll be passing on all the details to me, and I'll be adding you into the game. And that goes for the under-18s as well. So you might end up with a lot of under-18s players. we might end up like huge squad, because it's going to be representing pretty much the entirety of the youth system who want to be involved in the series. So yeah, get in touch with John. He'll pass on the details to me, and we'll get you guys into the game. Besides all that, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button. It really does help out me a lot. The sub count is consistently rising throughout this series, which I'm really happy with. Basically got 2 flagship series on the channel now. This one, the Real Hatfield Town, and the M4J Network, both of which are yielding subscriber increases, which I'm really happy with. If you have already subscribed to the channel and you've been a loyal watcher of this series, then thank you for your continued support. Again, that really does mean a lot and help me out a lot. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and until next time, I will see you soon.